You got engaged. That's what I wanted to tell. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
story. There's a story.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah. I have heard this story before. You know, I'm not gonna, showbiz
Sure.
you and just be like, I understand. You know what I mean? I know there's a story. I'd like you to tell that story.
Oh, you know it because you're directly involved with ruining my engagement? You're directly involved with ruining the surprise of my engagement? So, you propose to someone you love, you'd like it to be a surprise, right? Well, then don't involve Pete Holmes. So, basically, buying a ring took a lot longer than I thought. It was multiple days of looking at different engagement rings for my fiancée.
Yes.
I don't like that word, I say former girlfriend. So I had to keep coming up with excuses for leaving the house. And at this time, I was gainfully unemployed, so it was difficult.
Right.
We're not one of those couples where I can be like, I just need to drive. And she's like, I get it, be you. We're not like that. So I have to come up with full lies. Like, oh, we're out of pineapples.
As you're heaving pineapples.
Yeah, heaving pineapples out the window. We're out of pineapples. So I had to come up with reasons to leave the house, and I figured, I'm going to say I'm having lunch with a friend, and I decided to say, Pete Holmes, you also had a lot of free time at this time, and I knew that if I said I was having lunch with Pete Holmes, my girlfriend would not want to come. So, she loves Pete Holmes, but having lunch with any comedian, we're just going to do bits the whole time,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So I was like, who will do the most bits of any person in the world?
Old heave pineapple
Yeah,
guy.
be like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with Buddy Hackett. Do you want to come? He's like, nah, I'm like a modern day woman. I'm not gonna do that. So I text you. Now, I'm a 21st century individual. And I knew that people now post on Twitter, whatever, hey, I'm at the Grove, hey, I'm at the Grove, So I emailed you and I said, Pete, I'm using you as my alibi to buy an engagement ring. Please don't tweet like, hey, weirdos, I'm in Austin, or anything like where you would reveal that you're not at lunch with me. Pete writes back immediately, got it. Won't tweet anything like that. I go out, I buy an engagement ring. I surprise my girlfriend. She thinks we're flying back to New York. We drive to a beach in Malibu. I propose. It's very beautiful. Afterwards, we're driving back, and I say, were you really surprised? And she said, no. She's like, that day you said you were with Pete Holmes, you weren't. And I said, how did you know that? And she said, because he Instagrammed a photo of himself recording a podcast. While I was supposed to be at lunch with you. Now, in fairness to Pete, I said don't tweet anything. Do we have the photo? I think we have the photo that you Instagrammed that ruined my engagement. Just a dumb golden retriever. That's you with progressive pastor Rob Bell, is that correct?
Yes.
You gotta post that. And Anna said, and I knew he couldn't have done lunch and a podcast because his podcasts last for 3 hours. I'm very excited you play a part in it.
My weird narcissism is I'm glad I'm cemented in the story now.
Yeah, I was like, what do I have, anecdotes now?
You do.